Thijs van Leer is a Dutch musician, singer and composer, best known for heading the Dutch progressive rock band, Focus, as primary vocalist, Hammond organ player, and flautist. He also yodels and whistles. In his later years, Van Leer went on to release many solo albums which were also classical music and jazz-based. Biography: Van Leer was born in Amsterdam, and received his first flute at the age of 11 from his father, a classical flautist. He studied history of art at Amsterdam University. After which he began studying flute and composition at the Amsterdam Conservatorium. He received a degree for flute from Geneva Conservatoire and also studied piano, orchestration and organ. While still at school, Van Leer led a jazz group on piano. He went on to play the flute and sing with the Shafi Cabaret group. In 1969 he joined Maartje Dresden and Hans Kluwer to form a trio that covered songs by Traffic and backed other Dutch musicians, as well as playing their own material. Later in the year guitarist January Ackerman joined, completing the initial lineup of Focus. They released several albums in the 1970s, earning 2 gold records which spawned the international hit singles Hocus Pocus and Sylvia. Van Leer headed Focus through several lineup changes, and by early 1976 he was the only remaining original member. The group disbanded in 1978. To date over 5 million copies of Focus albums have sold worldwide. Thijs van Leer's 1973 introspection solo album of classical flute supported by orchestra was also awarded gold record status, and the series of 5 introspection albums has sold over 500,000 copies. He also worked and toured with Spanish singer Miguel Raos, playing keyboards and flute, and appearing on 3 of Raos' albums, Extra Plus or Minus Os en el Escaparat, Rock and Raos, and El Rock de una Noche de Verano. In 1985, Van Leer briefly reunited with Ackerman to make Focus 1985. In 2002, Van Leer created a new Focus lineup, which has since released the albums Focus 8, Focus 9/New Skin, Focus X, and Golden Oldies. A British tour was undertaken in spring 2006, and more regularly in subsequent years. He also appeared as a guest musician on the album, Into the Electric Castle, by Arjen Anthony Lucassen's musical project Arion. In 2008 Explore Multimedia released Van Leer's first solo album in nearly a decade, The Home Concert. The album featured recordings made in his living room as he played material for Focus 9. The album is exclusively available via the internet, and at concerts. Van Leer has also experimented with sacred vocal music. In 2010, he played a concert with Raccomandata Ricevuto Ritorno to celebrate 40 years of imaginative music. Awards: on September 13, 2008 he was made a Knight of the Order of Orange Nassau for special services to music. Discography Focus Focus plays Focus, Focus 2, Focus 3, At the Rainbow, Hamburger Concerto, Mother Focus, Ship of Memories, Focus Comprobe, Focus, Focus 8, Focus Masters from the Vaults Classic Rock Productions CRP 1112, Live at the BBC 1976, Focus 9/New Skin, Focus X/Crossroads, Golden Oldies. Solo artist 1973 Introspection, 1975 Oh My Love, 1976 Introspection 2, 1976 Music a Cappella Not di Natale, 1977 Nice to Have Met You, 1978 Introspection 3, 1978 Nice to Have Met You, 1980 Introspection 4, 1981 Pedal Point, Donia Nobis Pacem, 1981 Reflections, 1986 Renaissance, 1987 I Hate Myself, 1992 Introspection 92, 1994 Musical Melody, 1996 Bolero, 1996 Summertime, 1997 Instrumental Hymns. 1999 The Glorious Album, 1999 Bark for a New Age, 2000 December Muslideren, 2006 Etudes sans Garni, 2008 The Home Concert, 2015 Trading Boundaries Live Volume 1. Thomas Blug Band 2005 Guitar from the Heart Live, 2005 Guitar from the Heart a Euro Live en Route, NL, 2009 Soul and Pepper. References. External links, official Focus website, Thijs van Leer discography, 1, Focus biography, Yahoo Focus Group.